Live from News Channel 5.
Chad Slagle from Slagle Financial is here now to answer your questions about money. And let's begin with the company that everyone's talking about, Facebook. And we've got Ken writes and wants to know, is Facebook a good buy?
That's a great question. I mean, Facebook is what, with the IPO coming out this week, or last week, it's controlling the airwaves, the newspapers. Is it a good buy? Honestly, if it's me investing my own money or my recommendation to my clients, I would steer clear right now. I think in the future it will be a good buy. With all the lawsuits with Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, a lot of the behind-the-scenes things that are going on, I would probably wait till the dust settles. And then after maybe we have a floor or we see where everything's kind of settled out, all this is taken care of, and the real numbers are out there for investors, something they can really do their homework on and research, then I think it would probably be a good buy. It's kind of like what you and I talked about last time. We were talking about Apple last month. Is it a company or a product that you like, that you participate in, that you feel good about? If so, then maybe you want to throw $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 at that stock.
Bernice writes, I am 65 years old and recently widowed. My husband took care of all of our investments. Where can I turn for help? You
know, that's a great question. And Art, this is a big thing that we see with a lot of our clientele today. Because in the 90s, you know, you could manage your own assets and maybe get an 8 to a 10% return on your money. But in today's economic environment, if even you watch the the newspapers, the magazines, you do your research online, still, you're not beating the market, or you're still losing money. And actually, 75% of women today still delegate the investing to their husbands. So we have this situation with Bernice, I believe her name is now. Her husband's gone. Now all this is thrown to her lap. As I said earlier, she could do some research online, maybe with some online brokerage companies. The problem I have with that, a lot of communication is lost if you're not face-to-face, eye-to-eye with an advisor. So what I would tell her is do a little research. Find 3 to 4 different advisors from her friends, from going to local financial workshops in her area. Maybe Google financial advisors in her area and basically interview them. Find somebody that she clicks with, that she trusts, that maybe she can build a relationship, somebody that's going to build a game plan for her and be with her and her family through the long term, and maybe eventually the transfer of wealth to her beneficiaries.
But it's never too late to seek help and gain a higher level of understanding of your finances.
No question. Again, 75% of the women delegate it to their husbands. Their husbands should make them get involved. So if a situation like this does arise, you know, educate them on the investments they have, what the game plan that the husband's building. Even though the wife, a lot of times they say, well, my wife doesn't care about that, I take care of all of it. That's fine. But if you're in the situation that Bernice is, she needs to know. And it's something you're doing a huge disservice to your wife if you're not getting her involved in your investments.
Chad, thank you very much.